And now let's shift our focus over to some more leading news stories. None more than the woman who came to power promising Brexit. Theresa May is in a rather precarious position. Her party men won't agree to any compromise, and the EU isn't ceding space either. Caught between the devil and the deep blue sea, the British Prime Minister is dealing with a crisis that will determine the course of her political future.
Well, I couldn't be clearer. Brexit means Brexit, and we're going to make a success of it. There will be no attempts to remain inside the EU.
This was a bold proclamation from a politician who was trying to win Britain's prime ministership. 2 years later, Theresa May's Brexit plans are on a slippery slope. Britain is split between a hard and a soft Brexit. Two high-profile exits from the May government raised eyebrows earlier this month. The resignations of David Davis and Boris Johnson stirred up cries of a rebellion within the Conservatives. The United Kingdom is set to leave the European Union on the 29th of March 2019. That is less than a year away. The UK and the EU have agreed on a transition period and rights of their citizens after Brexit. But the negotiations are stalled on the future trade relationship and the Irish border. The border between Northern Ireland and Ireland remains the sticking point. A Brexit deal without free movement of goods would mean that border checks will be introduced at the boundary. The British Prime Minister is demanding a new deal from the European Union on this issue.
The reality is that any agreement we reach with the EU will have to provide for the frictionless movement of goods across the Northern Ireland border. Equally clear is that as a United Kingdom government, we could never accept that the way to prevent a hard border with Ireland is to create a new border within the United Kingdom.
But the Brexit tussle has sparked trouble for Theresa May in London. She's facing calls of resignation from her own party. Some members of the Conservatives will not accept a compromise on Brexit. But if there is no agreement over Northern Ireland and a possible trade deal, there may not be a Brexit deal at all. Bureau Report, WION.